So this is what I'm working on today and the last few days. These shelves here and here used to be side by side here with that TV on top of it. I didn't like that, my brother did, so now this is what is happening. A great amount of mess. It's even spilling out and out there, and then there's also the closet. But yes, this is what I'm up to. So on Thursday, Star Trek, the new one came out. I went to see it on Thursday night at 10 o'clock, and I have to say it was probably one of the greatest moments in the last year or so to see it. I've always been a Trekkie. Trekkie. I used to build cardboard Star Trek props when I was younger. I had many of them, enough for several people. And then of course there is the desktop with the pretty new Enterprise on it. From when I was really young to now, I've always really loved Star Trek, and this movie I was very afraid of it, but I don't think anyone should be, even the Trekkies. It is a very good movie, though it's not quite old Star Trek that you have to get used to. It grows on you, and the new ship design, the new Enterprise, when you see it, at first it's like, but then it grows on you quickly and you become used to it. It's like the difference didn't even happen. It's like the ship was always the same ship. And then the crew does really well. Carl Urban as McCoy is probably the most similar to the old cast as to DeForest Kelley, which is impressive. I love how he did the McCoy character. The new Kirk was very, very good. Zachary Quino as Spock was pretty good, although there's some overshadowing going on. But I won't talk about that until after the spoiler portion of this whole thing. Generally, the story's pretty good. I like how they did how they explained the reboot, because most reboots is just an actual reboot. No, this actually explains the reboot, and it's amazing. The music is great, cinematography is great. It's a little bit different than anything Star Trek has ever done before, but I like the direction, and it's a good start to a rebooted franchise. I really enjoyed it. So now, spoiler portion. So basically, the story of this is, at the very beginning of the movie, a giant Romulan ship comes crashing out of a quantum singularity, and it runs right into the Kelvin, which just so happens that Kirk's dad up on board. They fight, and eventually the Kelvin is utterly decimated, and they have to abandon ship, while George Kirk, Kirk's father, has to pilot it in and ram it into the Narada, the Nero ship, which is probably one of the saddest moments in Star Trek history, right up there with Spock dying. It was very, very good, well done scene, and I think actually Liedl and Jess will be able to agree with me on that. Then it switches to Kirk being particularly rebellious, and even Spock as well. And then it just goes from there. They go to Starfleet. They have the Kobayashi Maru in it. They have this. Basically, the storyline is Nero gets sucked in from the future, and so does old Spock. Leonard Nimoy is in this movie, and the idea is they're trying to keep Nero from destroying the Federation. It's very action-packed, it's very fast-paced, though it's a lot smarter than I expected it to be, which is very, very good. It means they actually managed to take old Star Trek and make it new again without actually losing much of the Trek behind it. Simon Pegg as Scotty is amazing. My favorite scene would probably have to be the ending of it, where the Narada is being shot to death by the Enterprise. It's just a very, very, very great scene with like the shooting, the slow motion, the muted sound effects, all the music. It was good. I really enjoyed Star Trek. I want to see it in theaters again. Hopefully I'll be able to see it on IMAX, but we'll see. Other than that, I've been looking at a lot of the old original series episodes, because I haven't actually seen the entirety of the original series, as much as that is very pathetic, because I've been a fan of Star Trek for a very long time. I've seen every episode of Voyager, most every episode of The Next Generation, most episodes of Enterprise, and half of Deep Space Nine, and I've only seen about a quarter of the original series, so I have to get on top of that. Thank you, YouTube, for having all of them for free. Otherwise, I'm sick. So you know what that means? The Sulu voice is back. The Smarm has returned. Get me some Zima. Lidl. The Sulu voice is out to get you. Sulu will return. He is here now, but perhaps he will stay longer for when I return. Anyway, everyone, this is Angus Martin on Monday, May 11th, 2009, reminding you that laziness prevails, and I'll see you next week. Live long and prosper.